Regan Slaymaker for Not Just Boxing, and I have the pleasure to be joined by amateur and now soon to be professional Arjon Basi. Arjun, I mean, we're at Will Jones's gym today. It's a pleasure to be in the new gym for the first time. But first of all, how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. You know, just chipping away, brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? Just in here. Obviously, training with Will is a great experience, and the gym is, as you can see, it's lovely, isn't it? So I'm happy to be here.
It definitely is. It is a lovely gym in here. I'm glad Will's got his own space now, essentially, as well. But Will was just saying to me, obviously, you're now training with Will Jones. I think one of the best up and coming trainers, if not one of the best trainers in the country right now. But you were recommended to him by Cameron Sheeraz. If those don't know, Hamzah Sheeraz's dad. I mean, that's some compliment when that's going. Talk to me how did, from the horse's mouth, how did training with Will come about?
Yeah, so me and Hamzah knew each other from school. We went primary school together.
Oh, nice.
And then obviously through the boxing circuit, you keep in touch and stuff like that. But then his dad is obviously very good friends with my family as well. And then my uncle had a chat with him. This is what Arjun wants to do, etc., etc. And then Cam recommended me to Will, and it's been true love with me and Will ever since, I guess.
Definitely as well. And shout out Cameron Sheeraz every single time. But see him in Saudi Arabia, what a lovely man he is, and great shout out to the Sheeraz family every single time as well. And yet, what things does Will do differently, maybe, kind of, that other coaches have had? Obviously, there's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you've stayed here as well. What does he do differently that benefits your game?
I think it's his knowledge. Like, Will knows so much. There's little things that even when I'm training, he'll just pick it apart. Things that I thought, I'm doing it fine, and he just intricately picks me apart as though I'm a jigsaw puzzle that's been put together wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's not. He doesn't change me completely. He helps me adapt, and I think that's exactly, as a fighter, what you need. His approach is also, he's not too on my back. I'm one of them people that I need someone to be my mate and I'll listen to you. And Will comes with that approach. He treats me as though I'm his little brother and he's a big brother, do you know what I mean? So it's a good dynamic that he comes with, and I think that really benefits me.
Does it, I've heard lots of kind of fighters and kind of trainers and even like pundits talk about this. Like, is it a case of Will that whatever you're, say, 7 on, is it a case that he focuses on that 7 out of 10 to be a 10 out of 10 rather than focusing on the thing that maybe you're a 3 on to get everything out to a 7? He focuses on what you're good at as opposed to kind of trying to develop things that you've never done before. Would that be the case?
Yeah, so I think I'd actually say it's a combination of the two. Like, I think Will's approach is things that I do wrong, he's obviously going to try and elevate me to try and make me a complete all-round fighter, but the things I do well, he wants me to do really well. Like, there's a saying my older brother always says to me, it's a jack of all trades and a master of none. So I think with Will, he tries to make you a master of certain trades and then a jack of all trades at the same time. So obviously certain things I can pick apart, but yes, I think all round he tries to elevate me rather than just certain things, but the certain things he does definitely focus on a bit more. Definitely
as well, and obviously you're turning over professional now, but we were just speaking off camera as well, just getting a bit of information. And the time in the amateurs and kind of the journey to turning pro, Arjun, it's fair to say you've had a bit of a rough ride. I mean, talk to me kind of, how has the last couple of years been in the lead up to turning pro?
Honestly, it's a roller coaster of emotions. Genuinely a roller coaster. When I was young, obviously my family have a boxing gym anyway, so when I was young, it was always training. I looked at everyone older than me thinking, I want to box, I want to box, I want to box. Jumped in the gym and I loved it straight away. I sort of had a knack for it, I guess. Started going through, and then unfortunately when I was 15, my father passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And, you know, I think after that point, boxing became difficult. Ended up getting a couple of losses where my mind just wasn't right. You know, when your mind ain't right, you can't really focus. Refound the love, refound the spirit. Came back, started boxing well again. Then I tore tendons in my right wrist, and then I was out for a year and a half. I came back, had a couple of bouts, and then COVID hit. And then obviously everything went into lockdown, amateur boxing shut down. And then just at the end of lockdown, I tore 4 ligaments in my left wrist. And when I was in hospital, they're telling me, you can never box again, we're gonna have to do surgery, you'll struggle to pick your kids up when you're older, like really telling me like harsh things. I just kept my faith in God, kept trying to push forward, kept thinking, you know what, like things are gonna look up, things are gonna be all right. Tried working on it, NHS went missing. I booked an appointment with a private hospital. He's done the scan on my wrist again, checked back through all my logs, said, what they said to you was right. And he said, mate, it's a miracle. Like, it's a miracle healing, it shouldn't heal the way it has. like you should be alright. Obviously, do some physio, whatever. Started trying to train again, bang, blood clot in my lung. And then I was out again for however long. I had to focus on that, clearing myself out. And then eventually, like God blessing, I came back. Had 3 bouts, so I come back in January, boxed in January, and then I represented London, won that bout, and then the bout I had in May, that for me was a trilogy almost, because that was the last fight my dad ever watched me box at 15 years old, and the kid beat me on a split decision. And then like I put the kid away in the second round, luckily, like obviously, thank God for the training and stuff, but yeah, and then it just led on to this, so here we are.
Definitely, I mean, I want to focus on that if that's okay. I mean, so 2015, that's the last fight that your dad watches. You lose on a
2016,
split. 2016, sorry.
Yeah.
You lose on a split decision, right? All this terrible shit, to put it politely, has happened to you. Your father passes away. By the journey that's been on, you then draw that same guy and you stop him. I mean, what feelings are going through your mind when the decision's being read out? Like obviously, I think in boxing you get kind of 2 victories in that moment. You get the stoppage and then you get the announcement, right?
Yeah.
What's going through your mind when you stop that kid? Because that's mental, isn't it? Like
No,
it couldn't have been sweeter for yourself.
Yeah. I think if there was any way to do it, it would have been that. As soon as I give him the first count, like I'll show you the fight anyway at some stage. But as soon as I give him the first count, the emotions also got the best of me, and I've run out and thrown a right hand, and I'll never do that. It was stupid. It was really out of character. And then the bell's gone. Second round's come in, and then obviously I've caught him a few times. And like, respect to the kid. Obviously, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but respect to him. He's a very good fighter. He's a tough kid. But when that ref waved it off, I swear all I wanted to do was just go on my hands and knees and cry my eyes out. Like, me and my dad, we had a great relationship, you know what I mean? So for me, that was like, I just devoted that win to him. Like, all I wanted to do was just tell him, like, Dad, look what I've done. Obviously, you can't, innit? But yeah, like that, I just wanted to cry. Like, there's nothing else I wanted to do. Like, but as a grown man, you got to try and suck it up and then try and be strong on that.
I mean, no, we all love a good cry as well. And I mean, I'm sure your dad is looking down on you, by the way, Arjun. I mean, because that is some moment right there as well. And obviously, it's all coming down to this moment, turning professional. This is where kind of, like they always say, the amateurs is the apprenticeship, right? But this is you're turning professional now. When do we have any news? When would you like to be out, mate?
So, I mean, I wish I could be fighting tomorrow, to be honest. Like, I'm one of them people, I want to fight all the time. But it's about picking the right moments and trusting your team. Obviously, Will, he's going to be great for me. And my cousin Jag as well, he's going to be working alongside Will, me turning over. And they both seem like they've got my best interest. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait until they give me the news, they tell me what's going on. But at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be around the end of May, hopefully. So.
Wicked. And kind of, what weight are you going to be campaigning at as well, mate, as well?
Should be at lightweight.
Lightweight, okay. Yeah. So a nice, like, as domestic scenes go, the lightweight division is an exciting one as well. Fully expecting to throw your name into the mix as well.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Well, I'm going to give you a little message. All the lightweights out there, give me time, I'm coming. I'm cooking.
Looking forward to Arjon Basi's debut as well. And for those that didn't watch you in the amateurs, Arjun, kind of, what can people expect when they watch you turn pro? What can they expect?
I know a lot of fighters say it, but explosion. Like the reason they call me the Bullet is because, you know, I've never been a massive geezer like a bullet. I'm short, I'm defined, but I tell you what, when I go through you, I'll go through you. So they need to be careful because I hit hard, you know what I mean?
be careful of Arjun the Bullet Bassi. He's coming to a pro show near you as well. Arjun, I mean, we've flown through my questions, mate. My final one. We ask everyone who comes on the channel this, and I feel like from what we've spoken about, you've kind of touched on it a little bit, but I'm going to ask it anyway. When all said and done, what does boxing mean to you?
Oh, it's everything. It's everything. Without boxing, I wouldn't be me. My life wouldn't be the same. When I was out injured, when I couldn't fight, when I couldn't train, my mind was all over the place. You know what I mean? Boxing, it is a lifesaver, and if it didn't save my life, like, I don't know who else's lives it would save. Like, there's younger kids that are in the gym that, like, they look up to me. I'm the captain. I was the captain of Fairburn, like, and I don't know, like, you can just tell the difference it makes within people. The confidence it grows. Like, you see kids come in and they don't even want to hold their hands up. They probably get picked on in school. They come in the gym. Next thing you know, they're walking around with a bit more flair and that. So it's like, boxing's a world, man. It's my world.
It definitely is as well. And we're looking forward to the highly anticipated professional debut, Arjun the Bullet Bassi. Arjun, it's been an absolute pleasure, my friend. Thank you very much. Cheers. Pleasure.
Go, go, go.